What is up, YouTubers? Bradley here from the Geek Report, and today is a special video. Last week, I believe it was Wednesday, I posted a channel update and I mentioned something about a surprise video for Chance. We have a surprise for Chance. Well guys, here it is. And Chance, here it is. I got with a couple of supporters of the Geek Report and we threw together this system for you. So this should help him out a lot with video recording, editing. We have some software like Adobe Premiere to put on there for him. So I help him out a ton because he's using a very old machine that's still running Windows XP, and as we all know, April 9th is the last day Microsoft will stop supporting XP, and what a sad day that will be, because XP to me is still one of the best operating systems Microsoft made. But getting back on subject here, we'll take a look at all these different parts and show you what we got. Okay, we'll start with what we have on top of the box here. We're presented with a Samsung 128 gigabyte SSD or solid state drive, and this is mainly for his operating system and his main applications. So he'll have fast boot up times and things like that with this particular hard drive, or solid state drive I should say. Next we have the AMD APU series CPU, or Central Processing Unit. The APU series is AMD's accelerated processing unit, and what they did here with this one is they took a power of a graphics card and put it inside of a CPU, and it's an all-in-one deal. The specs on this particular CPU, this is the A6 3600 series. It has 4 physical Central Processing Unit cores, or CPU cores, and it has a Radeon 6450D graphics card built in, which actually I will disable because we have a graphics card for Chance that's a lot more powerful than what's built into here. Next we have the stock heatsink, which is fine for this build. A lot of people go with aftermarket heatsinks that are bigger, that handle heat a lot better, but for what Chance will be doing, he's not doing any overclocking, anything like that. This right here worked fine for him. So we'll start with this case. This is the Cinti Classic Series. This is the CS1-1399 Plus. Particular is the model number for this case. And I chose this case because of the room inside of it, the expansion bays inside for more hard drives and more CD drives and things like that. Also, it has plenty of expansion slots on the back, so if you wanted to stick a bigger motherboard in there, he could. And it comes default with a front SD card reader, so he has a camera, so when he records videos, he can just put the SD card in without having to have any adapters. It comes with USB 3.0 and 2.0 on the front panel, along with HC audio in and out. So this is actually a really nice case. And what's really nice is that it has a red accent which goes along with the AMD build, which this particular model will be an AMD build. And so, you know, I kind of like color coordinating different things, so I thought that was kind of neat. And moving on, in the center we have the MSI motherboard. I like MSI especially for their micro ATX motherboards with what this is here. The capacitors and stuff on them are real high class, and there is a real stable motherboard and it lasts a long time. This is the A55M-P33 series. This is a great starter motherboard and a great first build motherboard. And for Chance to be plenty. If he does want to get an overclocking, it can overclock, and it does have little headroom for that without creating too much heat on the power delivery system on this motherboard. So we'll set it off to the side. We have just a generic power supply. This is a Logisys 575 watt power supply. They're not that expensive, but I've used this, and I can't even remember how many builds I've used this particular power supply in. And even my personal build that I had this power supply. For the price and what you get with it, it's extremely nice. It is on the low end side, so it's not modular like most high-end power supplies, and you don't have the cables wrapped in like a sleeve. Everything is loose. But for the money and how long and how good these things are and how long they last, you can't really beat it. So moving on, we have G-Skilled Ripjaw series RAM sticks here. We have two gig sticks, so that gives him 4 gigs. So he'll have plenty of expansion room in the future if he wants to expand to 8 gigs or even 16 gigs. These particular ones are running at 1600 megahertz, so it's kind of like the performance series, or in the performance range, out of the low end range. So give him plenty of speed on the RAM to do what he needs to do with no problem. We'll set these on top of the motherboard here. And for his main storage, we have a Seagate Barracuda 2 terabyte hard drive to store all his movies that he hasn't edited yet, and even the finished products. I spoke with him. He said he's never had anything over 250 gigs, so he has no idea how big hard drive he has now, so he should have plenty of room to do whatever he wants to on. So guys, that's pretty much been it. I do have a graphics card which I did an unboxing and review of, and I'll leave that in the description below. To go check that out if you want to see what graphics card I did use in this build. But thanks for watching, guys. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more. Leave comments below in the comment section like you already know. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Remember, my name is Bradley from the Geek Report. Until next time, guys, stay geeky.